Very good morning, students. Now we are going to discuss about a case study on food safety in India. This is a case study of Delhi Processing Food Products India Limited. And to say about the introduction of the company, this Delhi Processing Food Products Limited is the company is having more than 30 years of old organization. It is a manufacturer, marketer of milk and milk products. The company assures the farmers, it means that it is getting the milk directly from the farmers. So they are purchasing milk directly from the farmers, and the organization ensures that farmers regularly get the market going rate. That means to which at the what rate that the farmers are giving to the market, this company is procuring at that particular rate by offering quality milk as raw material for this company. It is an ISO 9001 2008 quality management system, ISO 22000 2005, then ISO 14001 2004 certified firm. So these are the accreditations of the company, and it is a certified from the Export Inspection Council of India and Quality Assurance Laboratory, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratory. That means we used to term it as NABL for exports and products. So it sells more than 27 million liters of milk daily in the markets like Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, etc. And in order to ensure the quality of the food that is produced by them, what they have decided, they have formed a group in the company to adhere the rigorous food safety standard. This company has a team comprises of core experts called HACCP team. That means, to say HACCP means Hazard Analysis and Control Point, the critical control point team. That means the purpose of this team is to analyze, to monitor what is going on in the system, in the company, what are the things to be monitored, what are the things to be controlled, and so that we used to term that particular team as HACCP team. It consists of at least one member from quality maintenance, production department, comprises of a HACCP coordinator, food safety team leader such as vice president, deputy general manager of the particular team. Also the rest of the team members are purchase head, marketing head, deputy manager, quality assurance, microbiology, senior manager production, then deputy manager of production, packaging in charge, deputy manager maintenance. So such members comprises the team called HACCP, that is Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point team. Next, to say about the roles and responsibility of this HACCP team. The main roles and responsibility of this HACCP are planning, establishing, implementing, then monitoring as well as control. So initial activity of this team is that it is necessary to have a proper planning activity. So planning, to say about the planning activities of this team, it includes the formulating and approving policies and objectives. That means what are the various policies to be enabled, what are the policies to be followed is to be set, also what are the policies and its objectives, followed by the overall responsibility for production planning. So this team is centrally responsible for the production planning activities of the concern, followed by establishing the overall administration in the company. That means it is responsible for the overall administration in the company, then establishing, implementing and maintaining in the HACCP system. So overall activities are being maintained by this team. Then to say about the implementing action of the team, overall responsibility for implementation of process plan. That means what are the things is to be carried out one by one. Then resolving statutory, regulatory, food safety requirements. That means to ensure the safety of the food that is produced by the concern. Then initiate action to prevent the happening of any non-conformity. That means in the company we can say that these are the things that is to be happen, this is not to be happen. Then non-conforming activity to be happen, then initiative action that is to be taken care. Then locate and record any problem of the product, procedure and food safety in order to record the things what is happening inside the company. Then to say the maintaining activity of this team includes the regular monitoring system in a place, then taking feedback from the production quality assurance. That means not only from the production department but also getting the feedback from the quality assurance department, then monitoring the all departments working to achieve the objective of this HACCP. That means they have derived certain objectives of the firm and they have monitored in order to ensure whether the objectives of this team has been fulfilled. Then to say of the control, we know very well monitoring is the first action, and if there is need for any control, it is followed by control activity. So disposition authority for in-process non-conforming materials. In case of any non-conforming materials, they are necessary for the disposition authority. That means changing the person who is responsible. Then approving authority for all documents related to the PSS, ensuring the critical control parameters. That means what are the parameters is to be controlled. Under control, initiate, recommend or provide solution to quality problems. Check the effectiveness of the solution. That means for each and every problem a solution is derived, and also to ensure the effectiveness of the solution is also the one of the important work done by this HACCP. Next to say about the benefits of this HACCP team. To say about these benefits, to reduce the contamination of the food, that is product what they are producing, that is milk and milk products, followed by reduces the recall, production, destruction. In case of any destruction, everything is to be reduced or to be eliminated, followed by the provides market protection. That means in order to maintain the customers to be retained in with this company, then preferred supply status, matching international standard. It is very, very important, since this company is having a lots and lots of exports, so it is necessary to maintain the international standard. Then standard regulations, requirement of overseas markets, what are their requirements, what are the things that is to be performed, etc. Then transform commodities into branded products and international acceptance. That means it should be accepted by any of the supplier or the consumer all over the world, so it should be ready to accept by the international level. Next to say about the barriers, and to say about the barriers of this HACCP team allocation or the adaptation. What are the various barriers we should know? There are categorized into three broad categories, that is knowledge, attitude, and behavior. So knowledge, in order to ensure the quality of the system, it is necessary to go for the improvement in the knowledge. To knowledge, that is the awareness as well as the exhaustive information. That means again and again the information is given to the employees in a regular period of time, so that it has become as the exhaustive information. All the things are known to the employees, but once it is given again and again, it is become as the exhaustive one, followed by the attitude of the employees working over there in the concern. There should be commitment in each and every employees in doing the work, that is legal bonding. That means there should be initially when they are starting with the work itself, all the employees is executing or is signing in a bond for working for next 3 years, next 5 years, like that. Also the employees should have a proper bonding with the company. Then to say about the behavior of the employees, it is a willingness and adherence to the system. That means if there is any change in the existing system, the employees should be ready to adhere with the changes. Also the willingness to work for the improvement of the concern. Next to safety factor, food safety control system. A control system is being adopted in this company. The prerequisite for deployment of and implementation of HACCP philosophy is to introduce sanitation standard operating procedure. That means a set of books. It's similar to that. SOP we used to say term it is the standard operating procedure. Here we used to say it is sanitation standard operating procedure. Book is produced, so that all the employees used to follow the instruction given in the book. And standard operating procedure in processed food sector. That means what are the things is to be followed by. Therefore, Food Safety and Standard Acts 2006 have made provisions in governing food sanitation, requires that food HACCP, SMP, GMP, GHP must be implemented in processed food sector. That means here GMP and GHP refers to the MP refers to the manufacturing process, and HP refers to the hygiene process. What are the manufacturing process is to be implemented. Also what are the hygienic process that should be taken care for production of the food. The resultant food safety control system is threefold in India. That means it consists of HACCP, that is the controlling authority of the overall food quality of the control system, followed by GMP, that means manufacturing procedures to be followed out, and GHP is the hygienic procedure to be followed out. That means HACCP, GMP as well as GHP. Then these are the various control and verification information process and HAPC here. So this to say about the various control as well as the verification activities. That means what are the control activities to be carried out. These can be said one by one. That control activities, verification and pre-request program. That means initially they used to conduct various programs for the initial behavior of the faculty members in working the concern, followed by analysis in process of receiving milk and its processing. These are the various analysis activity carried out by the team. That means to say in case of process receiving of milk, then filtration of milk, chilling of the milk, operation of pre-request program, as well as the pasteurization. So we know very well pasteurization is a process that is carried out in order to avoid the activity of the microbiological elements, microorganisms that is present in the food. But either it is to be avoided or it may be inhibited in our food content, so that by means of pasteurization process, we know very well it is a moderate process. That means the process is carried out at a temperature of 63 degrees Celsius for a duration of 5 minutes, or it can be carried out at a temperature of 72 degrees Celsius for a time duration of and maintained for a time duration of 10 seconds. So this process, this shows the various analysis process at various stages of this processing of milk. And next to say about the critical control point worksheet. A worksheet is produced like this, which is shown in the graph shown in this slide. So that in the worksheet we can see there are the various things are there. That is product information, then hazards, what are the various modes of hazard that is possible, then what are the preventive measures to be taken, then operation limit, that means what is temperature that is capable to withstand, then critical limit, what is the critical limit, followed by the monitoring procedure, what are the procedures to be carried out for the purpose of monitoring about the action to be carried out, followed by the corrections if there is any necessary, then corrective actions, is there anything that is needed, followed by the reason, name, record name, in which record it is being stored. That means this control worksheet where it is stored and how it can be taken, retrieved back like that. Then followed by the verification activity, what are the things to be verified like that. So they had this to say about the case study of the food safety of milk and milk products in a food organization, say Delhi. Thank you everybody. Thank you students. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.